Okay, this video is a continuation on creating a layout here, and there was two things I forgot to do in the last one here. So actually I've got the wrong example one opened here. Let me open the correct one here. And the issue I had here is there was two things I forgot to do. And we didn't do anything wrong on the previous video. There was just two pieces that I forgot to also do. And that's why sometimes just because it creates a net list doesn't mean you're in the clear. There's actually two errors we had here. The first one is when you use electrolytic capacitors, there's a problem with the way that Cadence labels these pins. So we have to edit this part. So you right click on it and select edit part. Now we've got two pins here, one positive and then a negative, but if you double click on this, it says the name of the pin is P, or not P plus, and then that's fine, but the number is P. That's a problem. When you're using footprints and trying to import your netlist into the PCB layout software, it's going to look for pin numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on. So I need to put in a pin number 1 there. And then here I need to put in a pin number 2. Now, you don't want to do this for simulation. It won't simulate properly if you change those, but we need to do it for layout. So I'm going to update. Actually, I said update current because it's only one component, but in general you should do an update all. And the other one I need to modify is this device here, because this is LM318, and you can see there's pins 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Now, those are the only pins on the device that actually are connected to anything, but there is, on our footprint, it's a DIP 8. It's a dual inline package, 8 pins. So it's still looking for where do pins 1, 5, and 8 go to. So we have to tell it where pins 1, 5, and 8. So what you can do is you're going to have to place some additional pins here. And I'm going to place pin number 5. And let's go back to place pin. Still going to do pin number 5. And I'm going to call this no connection 1. And I'm just going to make it a dot. I didn't want to have a dot line. Doesn't really matter, but here, let's place pin type. We'll just do a line. And again, we'll call this name no connection 1, 5. And so I'll put that right here. And so I have no connection 1, 2, and 3. Now I have to make sure those, by default it just increments them, so I need what pins actually? I need pins 1, 5, and 8. So this will be, I'll just say pin 1, and then this is, clicking on this is pin 8. So now I'll update this, update all, yes, and now we can see those have those additional pins, and then I'll click X on no connections for those. And that's important to know, that you have to make sure that you have the total number of pins on whatever kind of footprint you're attaching to it. So this op amp, the footprint has 8 pins, so I've got to tell it what all those 8 pins are connected to. And I need to tell it that pins 1, 5, and 8 aren't connected to anything. So even, and clearly it's not something I need for a simulation. So those were the mistakes I had made, that I just not done that. And so then we still need to go back through here and do, let's go ahead and re-annotate it. Yes, that's fine. And then we're going to create another net list here. And it successfully netlisted for us. Now, that will actually end this video. I'm going to make this one short, and then in the last video here we'll actually do the layout.